The story of Rod Sullivan begins with the Nazaret's deal with Sister Madeline. She gets pregnant and she falls down unconsciously. By all these sounds, Sister Linda comes to check on Sister Madeline. She gets shocked to see the broken ceiling and the upside down cross, and Sister Madeline got pregnant and fell down unconsciously. She gets Madeline into the bed and suddenly Sister Madeline wakes up and she gets labor pain, and Sister Linda manages it and a baby is born. Sister Linda says it's a boy and Sister Madeline seems angry. She decides to break his rules because she thinks Nazareth tricked her. And other nuns were worried about Sister Madeline's deal with the devil. The only person who was helping Sister Madeline was Sister Linda, because other nuns were hated Madeline till now, and the Nazaret's rules started affecting the nun. She was slowly losing her sanity and she was turning ugly, but during this time, she was getting close to Rod and she totally forget about past, and her only meaning of life is now Rod, but she can't take care of him any longer because he is growing child. So he have to have a bright future. And she was also turning into a monster. Sister Linda was concerned about Rod's future and she remembers about Joseph Sullivan. She decides to give Rod to him, informing Madeline because she knows if she knows this she will never let me go. When Joseph arrived as usual for ice cream delivery, Sister Linda said this to him and he said he will accept him as his son, but he wants something in exchange. And Sister Linda gives him the recipe book of Sister Madeline to Joseph for accepting Rod, and he takes it away from Sister Madeline. When Sister Madeline get to know about this all, and she kills Sister Linda without any mercy, because Sister Linda gave her everything to Joseph. Sister Madeline made the recipe for years of experiment and her meaning of life was Rod, and she gave him to Joseph, so she killed her. By seeing this, Mother Pie confronted Sister Madeline about the murder in front of every nun, and she considered every nun as a threat for her, so she killed every nun, but her anger for Joseph was still in her mind. She wanted someone to take her revenge, because she can't leave the school. And one morning Sister Philippa was back from the visit from other country's crutch, and she didn't know about Sister Madeline's got evil now. She enchanted Philippa and cursed her to be her slave, and Joseph was never actually loved Rod. He considered Rod as a burden. He doesn't care about him. He leave him alone home most of the time. Rod had many dreams like a usual child. He wanted to study and become famous. Joseph was busy in the factory and Rod always wanted to try the special ice cream of his father Joseph. But Joseph always tells him you are not ready for it. Day by day Rod's curiosity for the ice cream is increasing, and one day when his father was going for the work he asked him for the ice cream and he scolded him. But Joseph carelessly lost the key for the special ice cream box in front of the house, and Rod gets it and tastes the special ice cream and he says it's tasty. Why father was warning me from eating this. It's so tasty. Then he slowly gets chubby, and his classmates started bullying him, especially at an ALJ. He was becoming a beast inside because for his feelings gets pressed into his mind. But he calms down himself and works on himself for the revenge. And Joseph was trying Sister Madeline's recipe and it gets him popular, and he made a Guinness World Record for biggest scoop of ice cream, and the news was noticed by Philippa and she rushes to Madeline to inform this. And the Sister Madeline wanted to do a laundry because she didn't have money for living. When she heard this news she lost her control and orders Philippa to find him and kill him, and she ran over him with her van. And she gets the Sister Madeline's recipe book back, and Rod gets news about the death of Joseph Sullivan. His hero was his father. He wanted to be like his father, and this is the saddest day in his life. And Sister Philippa tries to talk to him, but he is not interested in it, and she leaves a letter for him by Sister Madeline, and Sister Madeline sent letter after letter for his every birthday till 25th birthday. She asks him to visit her in every birthday letter, but he didn't reply to any of them. But he was mad at her because when his father died, she didn't came to console him in 25th birthday. She says, "This will be the last time I write you. It seems like nothing I say is enough you to come back to me. Even so, I never stop dreaming of the day you and I meet again. We have so much to talk about." And she gives him the recipe book, and she says he had been able to improve the formula that can be used too in good practices and bad practice, like a sun and moon.